Welcome to Evangelism FAQ, a Grow video series addressing many common fears and misunderstandings about mission. Today's question is, are people tired of traditional evangelism? What do you think, Cameron? Are people just worn out?
You know, honestly, some people might be tired. I wouldn't doubt that there are, but let's back up and review this question, right? Because there's kind of a presupposition behind this question. There's a motive behind it, you know? Think about it logically. If someone is tired of something, that means they've been through it already. So public evangelism, if someone has been through it and they go through it again and again and again, well then yes, you could get tired of it. But the purpose of public evangelism isn't for the people who've been through it over and over, it's for the people who haven't heard it yet.
That's right.
So often when we hear complaints about, oh, I'm tired of the way we do this, or I'm tired of these meetings, or whatever the thing is, the real motive is, for me and my interest, it's getting a little bit old, but we've lost sight of the fact that evangelism isn't for us. It's for the people who haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, I think, and it may not even be complaints so much, but sometimes you see results from surveys. Surveys are done of individuals.
Yes.
And then they come back and they say the results say that people are tired of this.
Invariably,
Not interested anymore.
Invariably, however, those surveys, well-intentioned as they are, will often focus on the very people who have been through them over and over, either people who have worked in them, presented them, listened to them, helped with them. And so
it's like coming up with a conclusion and say, well, I think the world is tired of spaghetti. You say, why? Because I interviewed a guy who eats spaghetti 24/7 and he's tired of it.
Exactly. Well, what about the guy who hasn't had that yet? It may be delightful to him.
That's right.
And we have to remember that public evangelism is for the public, and you can't survey people about a thing they haven't done yet.
Yeah.
So it's almost a self-defeating process when we survey people who've been involved. What we need to do is say, what is the thing that works for the people who haven't heard this message yet?
Well, let's add to that too. I mean, I've gone to I don't know how many public evangelistic meetings, both preaching and listening, and I still get excited about them.
Okay.
So even then, it's not sometimes you're asking people who, dare I say, maybe they're just don't have a love for the truth.
Well, yeah, that's a possibility too, because I've definitely presented a lot of campaigns, and I still get excited when the opportunity comes to present them or listen. And if you listen to them again with the idea that, oh, I'm going to learn something new this time, or how can this guy present it in a more effective way than maybe I have, it always is fresh. So we need to think about that question. Yeah. Why are we asking the question? First of all, we need to remember that evangelism isn't for us, it's for them. And even if you've heard it a bunch of times, there's always something new to learn and fresh ways to present the gospel.
That's right. That's right. Well, that's an excellent point, Cameron. And I just want to encourage you to continue your soul-winning efforts. There are multitudes who haven't heard the truth for this time, and those are the people that we're trying by the grace of God to reach. So may the Lord bless your labors in His name and help you grow your church.